Hello everybody, my name is Skullkid, and I hope you had a great Christmas, hope you're having a great holiday season so far. I know I haven't really done any videos in the past month, but I couldn't just end off 2019 without doing my traditional year recap video. 2019 has truly been an amazing year, so I couldn't just let it pass without highlighting at least some of the cool things that happened. Now, I've been doing these year recap videos for 4 years now, so you know what's up. We're gonna look at the things I said I would do this year that I said at the beginning of last year. We're gonna look at what I actually did, and, most importantly, what the future holds for the channel in 2020. Now, if we start off by looking at last year's New Year's video, I said 2019 on YouTube would probably not be a bad year, but rather probably a slow year, and I honestly think I couldn't be more spot on. I feel like that's exactly what happened. A lot of great stuff happened, but it wasn't the year where I got to really realize all the ideas I had. That's why I feel that video mirrors well what I have in mind for 2020. In 2020, I want to just dive deeper in the things I feel I didn't get time to achieve in 2019. Now, in last year's New Year's video, I talked about how I had a bunch of big projects stirring up, and how 2019 was gonna be the year for those big projects. I even, teased in a way some of these projects, and well, literally none of these projects got realized this year. I didn't have time for them. Most of them I still have in the back of my head, and yeah, that didn't happen, so hopefully this year these projects will maybe see the light of day. That would be really cool. Overall though, what I said is I wanted to make sure to keep having fun doing YouTube, trying new things, exploring new things, and I think that's exactly what I did this past year. It's been such a blast, and I just really enjoyed it. Now, those are the things I said that we were gonna do in 2019, but what did we actually do? For starters, life-wise, I graduated this year, and I made it to university, so that's pretty cool, but it's also been a really exciting and busy year with lots of adaptation in life and on YouTube, and to fit all those things together, well, it's definitely been a hassle. I guess the big new addition that took place in the second half of 2019 is I really started to shift a lot more towards live streams. With university, it allowed me to find more time to do videos, to play with you guys, to talk with you guys, just make content in general that I guess was less time consuming. And I think I really plan to lean even more on live streams in 2020. They've just been so fun, and as I say, I think it works best in my schedule. Of course, discussion videos have really been my focus this year. I'm really proud that we managed to have them almost every month, and I've been putting more and more effort into them, and it's just been really fun, and I'm really proud of what I've done with the discussion videos. It seems you guys also really enjoy them, so that just makes me happy, and it's definitely something that I want to push forward in the future. As I said, it's definitely been a slower year than the past years I've had here on the channel, but I think the important part is I really, instead of cramming out content, I really focused on the videos I really wanted to put out, and I put a lot of effort in making them the way I wanted to be, so I'm really proud of that too. Now, there haven't really been that many huge projects this year, but there are definitely some notable things that I wanted to highlight. Some of the goals that I've achieved this year was really trying to make more indie showcase videos. Just looking at all these cool indie games is always really fun, and it's just a really good excuse to play uniquely creative games. I gotta do a couple of those this year. Another thing is, I finally got to do the Killborn art print unboxing video. Now, if you don't know, Nicholas Killborn is the one who made the art I use in my YouTube logo, so it was really fun, I think, to finally get his art in person and take a look at it. Lastly, this may not seem like a highlight, but I really enjoyed editing the whole Best of Mario Maker montage I made this year. I thought it turned out pretty great, and who knows, I think it just makes me really motivated to maybe do more montages in the future. I think that could be cool. But I really enjoyed that one. That's pretty memorable, I think. Now, speaking of Mario Maker though, the channel really took off this year. We doubled the subscriber count from 240-ish subscribers to now just over 600 as of this week. And that's closely related to a bunch of the Super Mario Maker content I did this year. Like, one of the things that really helped out the channel was in April, I did the Hopes and Concerns discussion video for Super Mario Maker 2, and well, that really took off. That was really great because I got to meet a lot of new people, a lot of you guys through that video. If you come from that video and now you're watching this, thank you so much for sticking around and believing in me, what I do in the channel. The fun is only just beginning, and I hope to see you around for much longer in the years to come. But with that, in July, I also did something Mario Maker related that I had never attempted to do before. I did a full week of live streams, and I'm sure a lot of you guys watching now have good memories of this one, but I got to play a bunch of your levels, and once again I met a lot of new friendly faces. That was really cool. It was such a blast to host, even though it turned out pretty demanding, but I'm really happy, and maybe we'll do more full live stream weeks in the future, maybe in the upcoming summer or something again. So overall, I think it's hard to deny that we had a pretty good year in 2019, but of course it's always important to look towards the future, and this is the exciting moment of my New Year's video every year, where I announce all the big plans I have for the coming year. I think I definitely have some pretty humble goals this year that I really hope we'll get to achieve. Now, as I've mentioned a little earlier, I think this year I wanna shift more towards live streams even more. It's just been such a fun time, and I'm just trying to find new ways to make YouTube work with like university schedules and all the other things I'm doing nowadays, and I think that's the way to go. Of course, I'm gonna be exploring more things this year as I'm really trying to figure this out, but you guys seem to like these live streams, so that's really great. Also, of course, I still have a lot of ideas and projects I want to do, but this year I don't want to go all out and be like the previous years. I'm going to be a little more conservative. I don't know what I'll plan to achieve this year, but of course I've got all these cool ideas, and so I'll probably be working on them in the background throughout the year and really just release them whenever they're ready. Now, another thing that I've been saying for the past 2 years, and I've been struggling to do the transition, is to do like more occasional Let's Plays, like less series oriented and doing more one-off episodes, like episodes that I can really like inject more creativity into them. And of course that transition is going much slower than I'd like, because I've got some series that I've started and I want to finish, but of course that's still one of my goals for this year. One important aspect, one thing that's been going very well is discussion videos, and of course I want to keep my focus on doing discussion videos, trying to get one out every month if possible. Discussion videos have definitely been like the most rewarding and fun experience I've had on YouTube, I think pretty much since I started this channel. So I look forward to doing more and hopefully seeing you around for more discussion videos in the coming year. Now, I have a couple other goals in mind for the channel this year, and one of them is I am finally gonna try to kind of rebrand the channel. Not rebranding like in a drastic like, oh, I'm changing pathway. I mean like it's been 2 years, for example, since I've wanted to do like new channel trailers, things like that. I want to do those, and I seemingly can never find the time for that, so I think I'm gonna have to take the time for that once and for all. New channel trailer, new like channel art, intros, tweak little things here and there to really improve the channel, make it more modern, make it feel more relevant, I don't know, things like that. I need to like really decide what I want to do, but this is definitely like something I want to sit down, think about, and find out how I can improve the channel overall. Now, one very requested and important thing that I am finally devoting my time to is we're gonna open a Skullkid Gaming Discord server, and like I know a lot of you guys on livestream have been requesting for this, just the way that the community can interact with each other out of those live streams, just talk about games, things like that. I think that's really important, and that's why the Discord server will be launching before the end of January. I hope you look forward to finally joining, but it's not just a Skullkid Gaming Discord server I want to do here. What I want to do is really build a nice big community for all of us small YouTubers, and so I want to invite a bunch of small YouTubers in the Discord server, really make it a kind of multi-community, multi-YouTuber server where everyone can kind of get to know each other, get to know different YouTubers, new YouTubers maybe you aren't following, maybe you haven't heard of, and everyone can just get around, play games together, all that good stuff. Anyways, I'm still working on the finer details, but I am gonna try really hard to have that ready before the end of January. And if I'm doing all of these things, it is because generally I want to do a big push to make sure the community stays connected together. We've built such a nice, passionate community here in the past few years, and sometimes I wonder, all of us YouTubers always think about all the possible scenarios that could happen with YouTube, and I think it's no secret that YouTube has been in a very uncertain state in the past couple of years, and I think it's just really valuable that we can build a community that goes beyond YouTube and can kind of stay strong no matter what happens to YouTube. Essentially, the goal is that the channel doesn't become a trap for the community. If YouTube was to have an issue tomorrow or something, I don't want this community that we've built here to crumble. And so I want to try to do a lot of efforts this year to really get people talking, bring them on Discord, bring them on Twitter, Instagram, all of that stuff. Maybe I'll think of other ways to do it, but my general goal for 2020 is to really unite the community and bring it beyond YouTube so it can remain a strong community no matter what happens to the websites and platforms we rely on. Now, I know a lot of YouTubers like to put subscriber goals and things for the year, and I'm not really someone who likes to do that, but what I will say is, of course our community has grown a lot this year, and who knows, if I play my cards right with the content I'm doing and stuff and the outreach I have to people, maybe there's a possibility that the channel will reach 1,000 subscribers this year in 2020. I'm not sure about that, but it would be pretty cool nonetheless. Of course, from a YouTube perspective, reaching 1,000 subscribers has a lot of benefits. For one, you can unlock the community tab, which I honestly think is probably the best tool a small YouTuber can use, and so that would be a big plus. And of course, YouTube gives a lot of perks when you're doing live streams and other things. A lot of behind the scenes perks come out of reaching 1,000 subscribers, so of course that would be really nice if we do reach it. We'll have to see. Of course, it depends on the quality of my content. But yeah, hopefully maybe we can reach that goal. That would be quite exciting indeed. Okay, well, I think that pretty much covers everything I wanted to say, really going into 2020. A lot of goals here for 2020. Of course, we probably won't achieve all of them, but really these are the guiding lines for the channel. I hope to really stick around with you guys throughout the following year and just have a good year, build some more memories. I think it'll be really great. If there's one thing I would ask of you in 2020, it's to spread the word around about the community we've built here. I think what we've built here in the past couple of years is truly special, and I think it's something worth sharing. It's always hard to start off as a small creator these days, because sometimes it feels like you're just speaking into the void, and with algorithms and laws and other regulations getting in your way, it kind of feels just like a jumbled mess, and, well, I think we have something worth sharing here, and I hope we can really all come together in 2020 and bring in some new people and just continue growing this community of loving and passionate people. So with all that said, enough jumble, enough rambling, so thank you so much for sticking with me around this year. Whether you've joined just this year, or you've been following for way longer, your support really means a lot to me. I've had a lot of fun with you guys, got to speak with a lot of you guys this year, and I really just hope to continue that in the next decade. Of course, once again, Happy New Year's to all of you. I hope you're gonna celebrate with some family, with some friends, and I hope you have a great rest of your holidays. I will see you in the near future, in 2020, with some cool videos, a lot of cool ideas coming up. So I'll see you at the start of the new decade. But with that said, one last time for the decade, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, consider giving it a like, it always really helps me out. Subscribe for more amazing content in 2020. Consider sharing this video with your friends. As I said, let's grow this community in 2020. But with that said, have a great end of the year everybody, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!